person that I am, or Chiva, some people call me. I found this idea online, so we started this the first Sunday that we started working on this. These were the only 2 boys in the class, but by the time we got done, we had made probably 12 dozen or more. And Dave and Christina brought us, well, different people brought us, but Dave and Christina had the most these sets. And also, it uses plastic eggs, and each egg has a picture in it, and it helps the kids know how to tell the story to their families about Easter. So after today, when you do your Easter egg hunts, don't throw your plastic eggs away. I'll take any that you have. So in the first egg, you want to go first? You want to go first? Okay. Well, you guys can just start talking, okay? So what's in the first egg here? What is that? Come on. Say it loud so they can hear you.
A Bible.
A Bible. And what does the Bible do? What's in the Bible? How did we find out about the story of Easter? It tells us the Easter story. Do you remember what books the story's in? And there's a little cheat sheet in there, and they can read, so they got good at that. Matthew?
Mark, Luke, and John.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Okay, Carmine. What was in the second egg?
Donkey.
A donkey. And what was significant about the donkey?
Jesus rode the donkey into the city of
Jerusalem. He rode on a donkey. And why were the people surprised to see a donkey? What does a king usually ride on?
A horse.
A horse, yeah. And what did the people do when he rode in? Do you remember? Did he throw things down for the donkey to ride across? Palms? Toes? Okay, what's in the third egg?
He ate the Last Supper.
He ate the Last Supper with his disciples. That was the cup and the bread.
Well,
Yeah, 12 of them. So, yeah, they kept adding, so they got so they...
eggs.
Yes. Okay, and then what was in the fourth?
Praying.
Praying, and what was Jesus doing?
Jesus prayed in the Garden of Gethsemane.
Gethsemane, yeah. They learned that big word. Okay, and then in the fifth egg,
Sword.
and what happened with the sword?
He got arrested.
He got arrested. The guards came, right?
Yep.
And then, what was in six?
Crown of thorns.
The crown of thorns. What happened?
The soldiers that put a crown of thorns on his head.
Yeah. Did you think that hurt?
Yeah.
Because thorns are what? Are they real soft
No, they're hard.
and sharp, huh?
Yeah.
Do you think he bled? Okay. And the seventh one?
He died on the cross.
He died on the cross. That's a cross.
And they put nails on him.
Yes. So we had a discussion. The first day it was just these two, like I said, and Shelley texted me later and said, Grayson told me that they put a crown of thorns on Jesus. So he learned it was a crown of thorns. And then he died on the cross. And then, what's this?
Rock.
A stone. Yeah. A big,
A large stone was brought in from
the tomb opening. So we have this little tomb that Arizona Smith, Brother Smith, made for us to describe to the kids kind of what the tomb might have looked like, and you could imagine that would be set back in a hillside, and that stone rolls. So it was a big stone, but you could walk into that, so the kids enjoyed playing with that. And then number 9.
I found one in my car. 3 days later, women came.
Women came to the tomb. Do you remember what they came for? When the women was found here. So he didn't stink, they were bringing spices. Okay. And then in the 10th one, Angel.
The rock had been rolled away and Angel was sitting on it.
They got so they would interrupt each other, they would get too excited to wait for the other one to tell the story, so. And then 11.
The tomb was empty.
The tomb was empty. Why was the tomb empty? Go ahead.
Risen.
Jesus, what happened?
Jesus had risen from the dead and was alive.
And is Jesus still alive today? Why did he die on the cross?
For your sins.
Yeah, it's for your sins. That was good. So they learned to tell the story, and they each took one of these home so they could tell their families the story. So now they're little preachers.